So today is day 10 of my 28-day fast. I survived. I survived having my cycle. Thank you to Midol, some Cheez-Its in the cabinet, some soup I had, some fruit. I kept my word and only ate after sunset, but not finna front you, man. I just want to be munching. I noticed that it's day 10 on my fast and I still have some minor clutter around the house. And how can you truly get the benefits of your fast? Other than dropping water weight or whatever, but spiritually, how do you expect to get it in your mind is just as cluttered as your house. I got clothes to fold sitting right next to me. My house looks a little messy too because I don't have a mattress, so you can see everything that's supposed to be under the bed, which is just like bags of things, but it looks messy to me, so I'm kind of like, ugh, I want to hurry up and get this mattress. But they're talking about it's not even going to be here till March. I don't appreciate that at all. Like, I feel like I should have never went with this generic brand of whatever it is because they're like, oh, well, the places in Oregon, they have to ship it to us and then we ship it to you. And I'm like, why they can't just... That's what I get for looking for payment plans and being cheap. So now I'm just sleeping on one of my couches. I don't know, y'all. I might just sleep on my yoga mat at this point. But with all this complaining or whatever, I definitely want to acknowledge there's a lot of good happening around me. There's a lot of shifting that's happening around me. And I think I want to take the next few minutes to really just be in that space. Like, I be fussing, but I'm good. I'm really good. And yeah. I got my car. My car note's paid. Matter of fact, all my bills are paid. Cha-ching. Um, I'm vlogging now. I am taking certain care of things that I have neglected over the years. Pat on the back, I washed my dishes yesterday. And I know somebody might be like, dang, like, why is that an accomplishment for you? Somebody who is Gen Z or who just is like a master, cleaner in their house. Like, they probably like, oh my God, I wonder what it looked like before you watch it. Look, y'all don't understand. When you battle things like depression or anxiety, which is easier to actually, it's easier to obtain those spirits, especially when you're constantly on social media or just on, these devices in general. And your, brain starts sparking off in all types of directions. Just getting out of bed is an accomplishment, let alone completing a chore. So think about that. It's like the past few days I've been feeling overwhelmed. Like that feeling of overwhelm finally hit me, and I think because my guard was down with this PMS. And, the self-doubt started to creep in, and, just these icky feelings that I'm just too familiar with. To the point where it's like I would just look up and be like, I know I need to blah, 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 but I don't feel like it. And, like, that should be real, y'all. Like, for real. And that's part of me that's going to have to take a back seat a lot, because I'm billionaire Brit. Like, billionaire Brit don't have time. Like, billionaire Brit is like, I got money moves to make. I don't have time to be trying to figure out how you feel. Think about it. Like, no. The only thing you need to feel is accomplished at this point. Even if it's something as small as you washed dishes yesterday. Because today is the dishes, tomorrow's the fries, like Kanye said. Nah, but for real though, like, today is one thing, like a chore in the house. Next thing, it's one of those daunting tasks that are time consuming in my business. Next, it's, knocking out stuff I need to do for clients or whatever. Like, shit's gonna be popping. Shit is popping. It's just getting a handle on the new me. So anyways, I washed my dishes, and tonight is top to bottom spick and span night. So after I work out, I'm gonna, spend the last half hour before I start doing podcasting, just making sure everything is organized. And it's really not a lot that I need to do. It's just taking the time out to do it. I have a very small space, and I actually did just clean about a week ago. But you know how it is when you're cooking during quarantine and you have a small kitchen, so it seemed like one meal would be like a hurricane just flew in. But anyways, I digress. And, on a side note, somebody wrote an article about what Gen Z people hate about millennials. And it was like, why do they always look at the camera instead of at the camera? Like, they look at the screen, but they don't look at the camera. And I'm like, well, because we don't want to talk to a black dot. We like to see who we talking to, even if we're talking to ourselves. I mean, maybe that's like a boomer thing to do, but at the end of the day, we were taught properly that when you talk to somebody, you look them in the eyes, even if those eyes are on a screen like this. Don't be mad at us because we got manners. But anyways, I'm grateful that I get to wear my own clothes. Yup, look. Bam, what that say? Queen X. Ooh. That say Queen X. Ooh. This print, y'all, is mine. I make this. You can't buy this nowhere. I even got like my special version. Got my website on it. You know what I'm saying? My logo. Ooh. And it's so comfortable, y'all. Like, I'm not gonna front you. I'll be sleeping in this. But anyways, I'm grateful that I have a dream that one day when I hit my 15K month, I'm gonna have a celebration day that's gonna be so memorable. I was talking to my friend about it. I was like, I got a whole day planned. Like, as soon as I hit that mark, what? I'm gonna be like, hey, job, I'm taking the rest of the week off. I'm sick. Like, just thinking about that, just thinking about, what I would do, how I would do it, the moves I would make, all of that makes me smile. It makes me laugh. It makes me so giddy, And it's not even just about the money. It's just the fact that I had a goal and I achieved it. And it's like, if I did that, wait to see what else I do, So, my dreams make me happy. My goals make me happy. They make me stretch because it ain't something that's easy for me, but it is something that I'm pretty positive is doable. So I'm gonna think on that every time um, every time I start to have these low days, and it's easier to come out of it when you're not cramping. Today is day 12 of my 28-day fast. I'm just about halfway through it, and tonight has been really hard. My flesh is like, I can't wait for this to be done so I can eat. That's not the purpose of the fast. It's not to hurry up and get through it. It's to be present. And my flesh needs to be deprived anyway because I feel like I feed it too much. Like, I've watched TV probably like twice really this month. And I'm allowing myself to indulge tonight. But, I put my TV up. And actually, this month has only been once today. I gave in because Cinderella with Brandy, I had to watch it, but it's tough today. It's real tough today. So I'm looking up prayers to help me finish this thing strong. I'm making tea. After this, actually, after I start organizing a couple stacks of files while I'm up, after that, I'm going to sleep because I got a headache. I've had a headache since last night. I was praying real hard. I had an interesting experience, and now I'm watching WandaVision. But once I get done doing this filing, that's going to be it, most likely for the rest of the month. So pray for me, y'all.